The Stream King has returned. I said the Stream King has returned. Smash the fucking like button. Y'all know what it is. And I thought with this fight on today, it would only be fitting that I rock my custom WBC hat given to me by the WBC. Hold on. Let me pose for the pictures. This hat's kind of busting though. Shout out to the WBC, man. You know what I'm saying? Easy work. We're here to talk about Lomachenko, Campbell. Hold on, let me pose for the picture. Hold on. This shit easy work. Okay, motherfucker. Like I said before, I'm the realest on YouTube. I've done the livest gates. We got the livest live streams. We here to talk about this. This is not about Tank. We're here to talk about Vasyl Lomachenko and Luke Campbell. Easy work, motherfucker. Oh my God, let's talk about it, people. Who the fuck is TJ? Block TJ. Motherfucker come in trying to bang name TJ. Motherfucker, you can't bang if your name is TJ. Like, hey, this is my block. Like, what's your name is, cut? Like, hey, they call me TJ, cut, bro. Shut your, he's a smart guy. Dude. Taj Mowry looking at, hey, bro. Motherfucker come in gangster named TJ. You can't be no gangster named TJ and shit. Fucking Treyway, nigga, feel me? TJ. Motherfucker, unless you talking about Tijuana. Motherfucker, TJ Maxx. Who the fuck is TJ? Oh my God, y'all got me fucked up already. But what up, everybody? The kid is back. Lomachenko versus Luke Campbell. He says skate or die. Yeah, who the fuck is TJ? You know, Tony Hawk best friend looking at TJ Hooker. Man, come on, bro. Y'all thought I went soft. Y'all thought I wasn't gonna get in that. You can't out heckle me, not little me. Try to belittle me, man. Get him out of here. Shout out to everyone for tuning in. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna hit y'all with that bust down. The bust down breakiana. Where you finna break this shit down? First of all, give it up. That was a good fight. Lomachenko versus Luke Campbell was a good fight. I told y'all being cheap. I said ESPN Plus. I am Walt Disney. I am William Shakespeare in the fight. I told y'all use my link. Some of y'all did it because I seen, get more money. Yeah, so I seen some of y'all use the link, but some of y'all didn't. I'm telling y'all, that shit was fire. It was a good fight. Competitive. Scorecards was weak. 7 days. The shit was 14 days, 2 week. They had Lomachenko winning wide. He didn't win like that. He won. I give him the win. That's cool. But he didn't win like that. Like, it was a competitive ass fight. Now, let's start it off. Round one, Luke Campbell came out kind of establishing his range and, kept the punch out there. He was using his length and he was keeping Lomachenko at bay. Lomachenko, let me rewind before that. Lomachenko walked out like AJ. It looked like the motherfucker just woke up or something. He walked out like AJ did versus Ruiz. He just, I don't know if he was just in super focus mode. But he just looked kind of like, like almost like he didn't want to be there. That's kind of what I seen. But anyway, the round started and Luke Campbell came out establishing like just kind of setting the tone, if you will, having a good rhythm, that type of thing. And towards the end of the round, I think it was round one, he caught Lomachenko with block the fake 78 Sports TV. These dudes are stalkers. Block him. He ain't real. We don't deal with imposters. Bosses only talk to bosses. You not that. Block the fake 78 Sports. He want to be another man. Get rid of him. He tried to retract his message. Nah, block him. Shooters. He tried to take his message back. Nah, motherfucker. Block him. Shooters. Where y'all at? Come on. We got work to do, buddy. We got work to do, Cuddy. Shout out to Cursor. Rockabye, baby. Now, before I get back to the breakdown, new meaning 30. $5 super chat. Hey, look, they hyping up Loma. He getting tagged with a punch from Tank. He gonna get knocked the truck out. I'm just saying. We gonna talk about it. Shout out to you for the super chat. Round 1, Luke Campbell came out and established a good pace, kept punches out there. Towards the end of the round, he hit Lomachenko on the temple, and Lomachenko looked kind of like, you know, like, okay, that was some good shit. So I gave Luke Campbell round 1 easy. Lomachenko wasn't really doing nothing round 1. He was trying to, you know, find his range or whatever. Round 2 was very close. I could shade it towards Luke Campbell. So that had Luke Campbell up too. Now, I will say this. I didn't score the whole thing, you know, because some fights I do a hybrid. Some fights I do a hybrid where I'll start scoring it, but then the action gets too good. So I'd rather just leave my commentary for the people that follow me on Twitter. So I stopped scoring it, to be honest. But it was a good back and forth round. I think round 3 was a good round for Lomachenko. Good competitive work. Let me see. I'm trying to look at some of my tweets. I said round 2 pretty even. Nice fast flush straight left that rocked Campbell's head back. I think that was in round 3. But Campbell was doing good in the round up until that point. So, you know, some of it is subjective on how you were scoring it. Oh, yeah, we get into the good stuff. Oh, yeah. Smash the like button. They got to stop with this Loma's a natural featherweight excuse since Loma's fights have been harder here at 135. Bro, if you have the complexion for the protection. Now, let me tell you, I don't want to just jump into some negative shit. It's not even negative. It's just constructive criticism. But let's talk about the good. The good, the bad, and the ugly. That's what I do. Luke Campbell, the good for him is he probably won some people over in front of his home. It wasn't like an embarrassment. He was challenged. He was hurt. Shit like that. But he won people over probably with that performance because he did much better than people thought. So he gets credit for that. Also, I thought he did really good. I thought he did real good. You know what I'm saying? And he had a dedicated boxing, and he was his body attack was pretty throughout the fight. I like that. I think he could have done that a little bit more, the body attack. And he kind of lost, I guess when fighters flatten out and get tired, that's where the championship pedigrees and who wants it more. Are you willing to, you know, die for what you believe? That type of mentality has to come into play. So I think Luke Campbell, he didn't have a shortage of heart. He showed heart because he got hurt and went down in one of the rounds. And if he didn't have heart, he wouldn't have got up. You know, he would just be like, oh, this is overwhelming, right? But I think he just kind of didn't make the adjustments, and then he didn't leave it all on the table towards the end. I think at the end, because Lomachenko, you have to understand, he has a rambunctious, like physical, like rowdy style. So that's going to impress the judges. I think Campbell could have beat Lomachenko for sure based on what I've seen, but he would have had to make small, like incremental adjustments to have gotten that. The scorecards were horrible. Lomachenko didn't win that landslide. Once again, when you have the complexion for the protection, look at what they do. Look at how the scorecards beat. You know, Mayweather beat the fuck out of Canelo basically all rounds. Somehow they gave Canelo a draw. You know, always some bullshit. Lomachenko, if you had him winning, I had him winning, you know, because of his championship rounds. He hurt him again, and I think he just kind of pulled away slightly from what was a competitive fight, you know. But there's a difference between someone won and someone like dominated. Like, once again, if this was a domination to you, then what the fuck is Errol Spence versus Mikey Garcia? You feel me? Like, you see, this is how you know when people have fucked up scales. If this was a pure domination, like them type of scorecards that they had, right? Then what was Spence versus Mikey Garcia? What was J-Rock versus Hurd? You know, what was Mayweather versus Canelo? These fights all went the distance. So what is that? You know, what are those fights if this was a domination? This wasn't no fucking domination. And then man, the bad too, I told you. This is why people come to the channel. Like, bro, I'm always finna have a job in this game, bro. Because when you don't want all the, you want to filter out the bullshit, you come to YouTube. Like, it seems like people tend to have boxing conversations. Fight was very competitive. Again, I think Campbell, as he started fatigue and Lomachenko picked up his pace and spots, he kind of lost his way. Simple adjustments, he could have won. He should have kept. He kind of got, and this is what Lomachenko is known for. He kind of lured him into kind of his style of fight and fighting too frantic of a pace, in spots towards the end. That's what pushed Loma over. But, to make it like Lomachenko was just out there destroying him, that's a farce, ESPN, block Big J Rowe. You talk about what you talk about on your channel. Leave this. I got this. I'm going to talk about what I talk about. You motherfuckers say stupid shit. Loma won majority of the round. I just told you that I had Lomachenko winning, but that doesn't mean it was a domination. So, whatever. Anyway, that's what I'm talking about. This whole shit is unraveling before your eyes. All this high-tech matrix, and he's the next Muhammad Ali, and he's the greatest boxer that's ever fought. Stop. Just all that. All that has been shown. The lie detector test determined that wasn't a lie. Marcus Walls, $2 super chat. What up, Ego? What's popping? Campbell definitely held his own. I think the scorecard should have been closer. And yeah, and the thing is, if you really think about it, the thing that pushes me further toward, like, see, this is the thing with new media. Notice I am not backtracking from anything that I said, people. I must be the greatest. I must be Ego Ali. I must be the greatest. When it comes to this boxing talk, they're not fucking with me. I must be the greatest. I really feel it. Listen, I'm not. Everything I said before is what I'm telling you after it actually happened. Versus you look at the other like YouTube channels and writers, they say all this bullshit. Oh, Loma's gonna murder Campbell. He's gonna destroy it. And then when it happens, you see that, or when it doesn't happen, oh, Joshua's gonna murder Ruiz. And then when they dead wrong, they switch up. And oh, I'm really a Tyson Fury fan. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Bottom line is, I feel even more so what I've been telling y'all. Loma is not number one pound for pound. He had a good, solid performance. I did learn things from him because he showed heart. He showed heart. I believe he was hurt in this fight. He hurt his opponent, and he pushed. So I respect him for that. I think he's a good fighter. I think he's a talented fighter, and you have to have the right components to beat him. But what they're hyping him to be, I don't think he is that. If they just say he's a good fighter, just left it at that and said, oh, blah, 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 and then broke down the fight, what he's doing round, I had no beef with that. But when you start saying he Muhammad Ali, comparing him over historic fighter, Dan Rafael from ESPN said this version of Lomachenko would give Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather all the problems in the world, if not beat him. Bro, Luke Campbell was doing basic ass shit and was super competitive. Pretty Boy Floyd would beat the brakes off of Lomachenko. Terrence Crawford at 135 would beat the brakes off of Lomachenko, which is henceforth why they're making all these excuses on ESPN. Oh, bro, they're trying to paint narratives, man. Listen, I don't got to paint narrative. I'm telling you what I see. Yeah, Pretty Boy Floyd beat Diego Corrales, an immense puncher, bro. Luke Campbell wasn't even, like, he was in there competitive. I respect it, right? But Luke Campbell wasn't doing, he had like a super wide stance, which sometimes when someone's fast, you can't get out of the way of the punches if your stance is that wide. So he was actually doing some things. It's good for power. Excuse me. It's good for power, generating power, but it's also bad with someone who's fleet-footed like Lomachenko, who's quick and can explode. You got this wide-ass stance, and, you could get squared up and shit. So it's not like Luke Campbell had this flawless performance. Appreciate you, real brother. Myron Dinard. Fight was competitive. I got Tank, Devin Haney, and Richard Comey beating Loma if he beat Lopez. Shout out to y'all for the blessings, bro. Floyd has a good ass jab. Floyd is a complete fighter. And see now everything I said is starting to come to light. Why do you think they aren't talking about Lomachenko going up anymore? At one point, Loma called out Terrence Crawford. You don't even hear that talk anymore. Pacquiao said he'll come to 40 for Lomachenko, and he said, "Oh no, he's an old man. I don't want to make my legacy." So you'll fight Luke Campbell for a belt, but you won't fight Pacquiao at 140. As if Pacquiao is not, a Hall of Famer already. They don't. That's what I'm saying. They're selling you a product. They know Lomachenko would be, bro. Without a doubt in my mind, Pacquiao would destroy Loma at 140 for sure, bro. He was getting hurt by Lanat, the weakest guy he fought. The less accomplished, less expected to do anything. In Anthony Corolla, Toyota Corolla, was the guy he looked the best against. Bro, we're talking about pound for pound. So within reason, within a relatively reasonable weight class jump, why are you looking like this? If you are pound for pound, that means in or around your weight class, nobody's really fucking with you. Lomachenko, I repeat, he's a good fighter, but all of his fights at lightweight I don't see no matrix and high tech. He's in competitive ass fights. His easiest fight was that Toyota Corolla shit. And that happened to be the guy that was the biggest underdog, 50 to 1, 100 to 1 or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like this is why he says has a back door to not fight Pacquiao at 140. Bro, Pacquiao got snap. Pacquiao hurting bigger 47 pounders. Big ass De La Hoya and Margaritos. You don't think he'll hurt little ass Loma? Come on, bro. And they both and the other thing I noticed is Lomachenko, his footwork or whatever, it seems a lot more non-existent against a southpaw. Pacquiao's a southpaw. This is why he has an easy back door. This is why they're talking about Lomachenko regressing. When have you ever named, I promise you, because I can't think of a person, name somebody who's supposed to be looking good and pound for pound number one and continually getting better, not losing and getting beat the fuck up, that you've heard of them regressing and going back in weight classes, possibly 2 weight classes. They talking about Lomachenko might go to featherweight to fight Anui. What? They talking about he'll go to 30 for Tank Davis. What? You know what I'm saying? Name another person that was primed and considered a number 1 pound for pound who made a move up in weight and continued to do well and continue to be considered pound for pound the most skillful fighter on the planet, and then they move back down in weight, possibly 2 weight classes. You don't usually do that. Usually you do that when you can't hang. Period. So how are we saying that Lomachenko is pound for pound the most skilled fighter on the planet when he got up a reasonable weight class jump? Because when he was at featherweight, he was bigger than them guys. Look at the weigh-ins. He looked physically bigger or just the same with all them guys, right? Now, for the first time, you're having to fight guys who are a tad bit bigger, maybe a bit tougher, durable, have more punching power, and now you see the fights leveling out. Mayweather continually has fought bigger guys, some with speed, some guys with ring IQ like Canelo, some guys who are rough and rugged and borderline dirty like Maidana, and he finds a way to get it done. Cotto, De La Hoya. Lomachenko get here, and then he's supposed to be the best fighter that's ever great. This is what they're telling you. He's supposed to be the best fighter that's ever graced the planet, but he can't even do what past fighters have done. Oscar De La Hoya moved up 6 classes. Pacquiao, it's up to my, I move up about 8 weight class. Pacquiao move up 8 weight. Floyd move up 5. Cotto move up 5 or 4. Amanda Serrano, Clarissa Shields, she's a little bit different because she has went back down in weight. That's because she can't get no work. She's in the women's division. I'm talking about men. There's work. There's work for you in the men's division. The talent pool is different in the women's boxing. So again, Lomachenko's good, but you guys are starting to see it. You can't. How you gonna say someone's the pound for pound skillful, the most skillful, and they're struggling. They're struggling. And just to put it into deeper perspective, smash the like button. We got to get these likes up. We got to get these likes up. Put it in a deeper perspective. Don't tell me no bullshit about Luke Campbell got a gold medal. That's great, but the amateurs are amateurs. Because guess what? Terrence Crawford, who I say is pound for pound number one, he fought gold medalists and he toyed with them. You know, Gamboa, I wouldn't say he toyed with him, but that was earlier in his career. But he still dropped him 4 times and knocked him out, right? Felix Diaz, an Olympic gold medalist, he got beat into submission and quit. Or, his team had to pull him out or whatever. Terrence Crawford was literally like, do, playing patty cake with his head and shit. That was like, it was an embarrassment. Felix Diaz ain't been the same since. He lost after the Terrence Crawford fight. Bro, he showed all the promise in the world, and then he lost his very next fight after that. He's never the same. Terrence Crawford is a soul snatcher. You know? He went up there and took a gold medalist and made it look like he wasn't shit. So, the thing is, Luke Campbell, he's good, he's solid. I like his backstory. Rest in peace to his father. That was a touching piece that they had on ESPN. But the thing is, he himself hasn't fought. He's fought primarily. If I pull up his resume on BoxRec, which I'm not even gonna do because I already know you guys could do it in your spare time, bro. He has only fought primarily local, domestic competition level guys. Jorge Linares, which he lost, was probably his most, accomplished person that he fought. So, as far as I'm saying, like I said, Lomachenko's, he's good, but all this Muhammad Ali and all that, stop it. Stop it. Y'all sound stupid. Crawford's sister just hit me up on Twitter. She said, I'm glad you said it. Look, yeah, Crawford's sister said she thanked me. Bro, look, man, come on, bro. I say what I love my job. I have full creative. Listen, I'm trying to tell people how to win in this game. Take a risk. Don't, people think, we live in a pussy-ass society. So the pussy-ass society, if you say something, they label you, you're a hater, you're hating. Despite if there's logic in it, despite if there's patterns, despite if there's truth to it, you're a hater. A lot of people can't deal with that. I deal with it each and every time. Every single day. When I say anything about a fighter, constructive criticism, professional, they say I'm hating. Block John, whatever the fuck his name is. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. I don't care nothing about what you talking about. Get him out of here. John Maggot or whatever his name is, bro. Get him out of here. Shooters. Nobody give a fuck what you talking about. Anyway, bottom line is I be on the front line with all these statements and, breaking down the game like I always do. And at the end of the day, there's criticism. I met with criticism for speaking my honest mind, but then I reap the benefits each and every time. Each and every time. I'm not perfect. I'm not always going to get it right. But a lot of these situations, especially recently, if you fuck with the channel, in your heart, I've been getting it right. Andy Ruiz, I'm like, damn, Joshua's sleeping on him, man. I did videos before the fight. I'm like, hope he's not underestimating him. Hope he not. Nobody else was doing this. Nobody else was saying it. Like, people might have wanted Joshua to lose because they didn't. Like, I'm telling you, I'm like, I think he underestimated no boy. I did the 7 reasons. I bless y'all with all this all the time. I told you with Lomachenko, I said, I don't have enough data where I've really intently studied Luke Campbell to ascertain that he'll beat Lomachenko, but I told you he's going to give him problems. He's going to give him trouble. And if he were to beat him, I wouldn't even be surprised. I said, you guys would be. So I just said this. I just said it. I said, you guys will be surprised because you blow these guys up, like blow up dolls and give them credit for stuff they haven't yet accomplished. Meanwhile, guys like Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, Andre Ward, Bernard Hopkins, Roy Jones, they do this at a high level time and time again, and don't always get the proper recognition for it. You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko, they just let him be who he's gonna be, but he don't look unbeatable. They keep talking about, like, they did the ESPN telecast with the Luke Campbell fight, right? Right? And Luke Campbell was having a good round, or a good start to a round. And then as soon as Lomachenko landed like a body shot and then pivoted, Joe, what's his name? Jesse Testicles, or whatever the dude's name is. Testarossa, whatever. He was like, oh, Lomachenko, look at the angle. I'm like, what? I'm like, damn, Luke Campbell is like acquitting himself well. And Joe Testicles or whatever just talking about like, oh, he made it. Look at the angles. Oh, this is great. Like, and his voice inflected, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, they doing regular shit that you see in the sparring session in a gym. These motherfuckers crazy. Shout out to Mac McKenzie. Oh my gosh, the audacity of Lomachenko's footwork. Like, it's not even that serious, bro. Like, he's not even doing that. Like, man, come on, bro. These dudes be like, you don't gotta tell us what you want it to be. Just tell us what you actually see. Shout out to Mac McKenzie. We some Macs. I'm from the Bay, so you know I'm a Mac. Home of the Mac Dre 707, bruh. Mac Mall. Oh my gosh. ESPN ain't have the same energy when Bud was going for it. That's what I'm saying. Like, Bud could do some crazy move and you don't hear this uproar. And Lomachenko fart. No, look at the way the flatulence. Look at the way he passes gas. The fart. He farted everybody. Like, bro, he farted. Like, what the fuck? These motherfuckers is tripping. Like, all this off of some gas. The motherfucker ate Taco Bell. Like, all this off of that. Like, he's not even doing that. Oh, Lama, it was a high-tech Matrix fart. He glitched in the Matrix. He sharded. Like, you doing too fucking much, bro. Yeah, I don't be seeing what y'all. Man, Roy Jones, I don't give a fuck. None of y'all fuck. Y'all fuck. All y'all. Roy Jones is the most athletically gifted fighter I have ever seen in my life. Bar none. All this Lomachenko. And then the other thing is, Roy, not only is he gonna knock you out, Roy Jones, he gonna do it. He gonna get you out of there. He not just doing footwork. Lomachenko ain't putting nobody like down permanently like that. Especially at this new division. He's wearing guys down, and you know what I'm saying? He ain't doing, man, come on, bro. Oh my God, Lomachenko farted. Look at how he farted in his trousers. Shout out to Mac McKenzie. He said facts, bro. Man, y'all know what it is. It's crazy. Like, you don't have to do all that. Tim Bradley said something like, he said, it's like, this commentary is getting weird. It's like it's like autocorrect. It's like predictive commentary. It's like, you're not really seeing this necessarily, but you're trying so hard to like prophesize. But then it sounds bad because these guys, everyone keeps doing this predictive stuff, and then they be getting it wrong seconds later. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Tim Bradley said something at a point. It was a closing of a round. Tim Bradley said something to the effect of, oh, Luke Campbell tired. Luke Campbell's in survival mode. He's in survival mode. He don't know what to do. Or he said something like that. And then Luke Campbell was like, bop, 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 and started hitting Loma to the body, and he punctuated the round. And he landed like two hard-ass body shots. You know what I'm saying? He landed two hard-ass body. You just talking about he in survival mode, and then he started getting off on Lomachenko. This shit is crazy. You can't make this up, And I like Paulie Malignaggi's commentary, but he did this with Wilder. He was like giving Brazil all this credit. Wilder was trying to take Brazil's, Wilder said he wanted to catch a body. It looked like he was trying to, catch that body. That crossroads, send Brazil somewhere, And they're gonna miss everybody. And they're gonna living in a hateful world. Send them straight to heaven, bro. And then Paulie Malignaggi, somehow his commentary was, he was like, yo, I like what I'm seeing. Credit to Brazil. Oh, fuck. Because the fuck came because Wilder melted the boy. Like, so in the middle of you trying, I promise you can't make this stuff up. Watch the commentary, watch the fight, Brazil versus Wilder. He's like, I like what I'm saying, guy. Listen, credit to Brazil. Oh, fuck. Like, the motherfucker just said, credit to Brazil. Oh, shit. Yeah, oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, shit. Wilder just, like, melted him. He knocked the chains out his Queen Star, bro. Sonic rings are gone, bro. And motherfucker. He stood his ground. I like what I'm saying. Credit to Brazil. Oh, fuck. Like, man, no, credit to Brazil. Bro, debit to Brazil. Debit, you know. Wilder hit him with that debit card and swiped his shit, bro. What you talking about? Credit to Brazil. Ain't no more credit. Hey, that motherfucker maxed out his credit card. That motherfucker talking about credit. This shit debit. This motherfucker check, California check casting. Ain't no fucking credit to Brazil, bro. Stop, bro. This layaway for Brazil. He gonna lay away. I ain't seen Brazil since. That motherfucker was like, probably was like, now Wilder tried to attack. Well, I like what I'm saying from Dominic Brazil. Credit to Brazil, too. Oh, fuck. Ain't no fucking credit to Brazil for that, bro. Bro, Brazil got up. It looked like he was on the Titanic after it hit the iceberg. That's all I'm saying. It's like, you remember when the Titanic hit the iceberg and the ship was sinking? It looked like Brazil was asleep and then woke up as the Titanic is sleeping. I'll never let you go, Jack. And then motherfucker was, you begin to rock, steady, steady rocking on. Bro, this dude was with Morris Day in the time, bro. He was out of there. I saw you walking in there, Weekend at Bernie's. And Paulie talking about, I like what I'm saying. He was in the corner. He was throwing the shots. And credit to Brazil. Why you breaking up my side piece? Like, chill, bro. There ain't no credit to Brazil right now. Brazil got, oh my God. Wilder, oh my God, Paulie. I try to tell you, I'm so frustrated. I will to this day. Listen, when you see black people snarl, I call it asshole mouth because their mouth wrinkle up right here and then look like an ass. Just run. Like, if you see a black person, I'm like, man, because, you know what I'm saying? You can't do that. Like, you know, you go into a store and your mom's be like, my mom used to give like the lecture before we go in the store so we knew how to act. And if you didn't, then you get that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man, I try to put wait till we go home. Like, and then parents be doing that mumble rap shit, but you can kind of low key tell what man, I'm put this, man, don't do that. Don't do that. Mac McKenzie again. You peep Eddie and Bob Arum sizing each other up after the fight. Love from Brooklyn. Straight out of Brooklyn, the same youngin' slanging them same onions. Got that Cali weed that my nigga game brungin'. I keep a dame tongue in the dick. The chain hung to the dick is ghetto. Nah, I didn't see that part, but shout out to BK. He said my dad would give that look. Yeah, I didn't fuck with my pops when he was man. So anyway, yeah, it's just Tim Bradley talking about Luke Campbell was in survival mode. What are you talking about? And then he was like survival mode is just like Luke Campbell was still going for it. So it was a good victory, hard fought victory for Lomachenko. But bam, oh my gosh. Off that performance, no way is Lomachenko pound for pound number one, Muhammad Ali, the best boxer who ever lived, all that other shit people saying. Devin Haney, Tank Davis, and Teofimo Lopez can really possibly beat Loma in the near future with their youth, more power, aggression. Look, I told you we run the narrative. 58 likes. We just put this shit up. Follow me on Twitter, man. I said follow me on Twitter, man. Call me when it's gangster. Bro, you guys like all that old media bullshit. Enjoy. We talking about that real spit. That real spit, bro. Shakur, I'm not including him because he had 26. So why would I consider him and Loma's at 35? But anyway, see, y'all be like, this ain't no video game, bro. If Shakur if he moves up, then we'll talk about that. But anyway, Tank Davis said, "If you know, you know." Man, that boy Tank. All right, and it's so funny because new media, we say the same shit over and over and over again, and these motherfuckers go. They like a fart in the wind. They just go wherever it goes. You know, just a year ago, people were saying, "Oh yeah, come on, buddy, come on, Gervonta, the Black Channel. Why won't Gervonta fight Loma? I want to see the fight." You know, this just a year ago. This is what the narrative they were trying to push. Why won't Gervonta fight against Vasyl? Lomachenko would beat his ass. The Black Channel. Why won't Tank? Why won't Tank step up? I think he should. And they're just saying a year ago, and I'm like, y'all tripping. Y'all making like it's gonna be uncompetitive, non-competitive fucking blowout, and Lomachenko just gonna go and destroy this man Tank. Bro, I've been saying this for years. I'm not saying Tank has it in the bag, but all this annihilation and Tank's getting murdered and all this extra shit, y'all sound dumb, bro. Tank got a real life chance out there with Lomachenko. Tank is hitting too hard. He hit, so Tank is strong. Motherfucker, I shook his hand, and motherfucker, my hand. I was like, man, why you do it? Man, Tank's strong, I'm telling you. Don't shake Tank's hand, that motherfucker. I think he got like, because he was a foster kid or whatever, I think he has like, this is his release. Like, he's seen his, people, Baltimore's rough. Trust me. I ain't never been to Baltimore, but I went for Tank's last fight. Trust me on this one. Baltimore is rough. I'm sure they have a lot of good people. I've seen some beautiful people. But I also seen some Resident Evil shit when I was in Baltimore. There was some real life zombies out there. Bro, I left the 7-Eleven. Motherfucker was and he kept getting close. Oh shit. I feel like Mila Jovovich, bro. They got some real life. It's like a Sherbot. Niggas think they learn to fly. Bro, they got some real rough areas. So I think boxing is Tank's release, and he made it out the mud. Bro, he be putting his fucking childhood into them punches, bro. He be putting it in, like, he be putting it in pause. I don't like that. He used that angst, Like, they had some, I'm just telling you, this is a real story. This is not no knock on anybody, but they had some transgenders that I've seen in Baltimore. They'll fuck you up. Don't go bothering nobody when you're in the B-more, bro. I seen this transgender in, she was in an argument in Starbucks, bro. She was finna take flight on dude. She was finna break boy up. I'm telling, all right, though. Yeah, them motherfuckers be watching The Wire and shit. She finna stringer bail your shit. She gonna string you up. Anyway, that being said, Lomachenko, it was a good, hard-fought fight, but he's not invincible at all. I think Tank has a real good shot to beat him. Tank ain't beating Lima for shit, nigga. All right, block him. Oh my gosh, the shooters is blocking. Oh, blocker. This motherfucker can't even spell. He said he ain't beating Lima. Who the fuck is that? Lima beans? Get your ass up out of here. Hooked on phonics work for me. Like, these motherfuckers can't spell and they be trying to come into my chat. Man, Tank is hitting hard, bro. I can't wait. Let's make the fight. Just make the fight. That's all. I'll go to it. Make the fight. Lomachenko versus Tank. Bro, Luke Campbell wasn't doing nothing, no phenomenal shit. He didn't have phenomenal speed. He didn't have no crazy ass Ali shuffle footwork. Bro, he was doing basic shit and was in there floating and hanging with Lomachenko. I've watched Devin Haney when he was 50. That's another person. Devin Haney is coming into his physical prime. He's in his physical prime. He's going to be bigger than Lomachenko for sure. I never seen them next to each other, but y'all don't know shit about boxing. Hey, Y'all niggas gonna make this a lot of fun for me, nigga. Hey, y'all gonna make this. I'm gonna just keep getting this money. That's it. I'm gonna be in this game getting this money because y'all go off of bullshit. Y'all go off of hype and bullshit. This kid Tank Davis. I mean, yeah, Tank, Devin Haney, bro. They coming into a physical primes. The highest level of confidence. Look at it. Look at your man, bro. I seen this kid when he was 15 years old squabbling, bro, sparring. He getting diesel up there. Hey, he get diesel. I have an interview with Devin. He said he want to fight Lomachenko. Look, he getting diesel. My young boy getting diesel and shit, bro. So he know he's conditioned. That's he's with snack and all that shit. He's conditioned. He's taller. Look what Luke Campbell. Luke Campbell had lost before. You had Devin Haney ain't lost like that. You know what I'm saying? As a pro. And he got like seasoning in Mexico fighting and shit like that. So the thing is, you got to take that from him. Luke Campbell kind of, I don't think he held it. I don't think he left everything on the table. Like, hey, this is my backyard. I really like Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz is a prime example of it. He went out. If I go out, I'm going to go out shooting. I don't mean when I die. I mean when I go out to the club, stupid. He went out like on his own terms. Like either I'm getting put down or I'm going to put him down. I think Luke Campbell should have did that. He should have got aggressive on Lomachenko. Fight through the pain. Fight through. If you want to be a champion, you got to take that from the man. You in your backyard. So I think he kind of let off the gas a bit. But these other boys, Teofimo's, and a lot of people are making a big to-do about his last performance. This Japanese dude or whoever he was, I think he was from Japan, this motherfucker was hella tall. So, yeah, and it's an unknown person. It's an unknown person. So at the end of the day, you don't know how to, you might have been sleeping on him a little bit. But Lomachenko ain't taller than Teofimo like that. And it's all a learning experience. Hopefully Teofimo can learn from that. So I think Richard Comey, Teofimo Lopez, Tank, Devin Haney, these are all real tough. I put it this way. From here on out, Lomachenko's fights, if he's fighting apt names, they're going to be difficult. They're going to be difficult. Mr. King Palmer. Salute, Ego. I still think Teofimo can beat this boy Lomachenko. Oh, wow. That's what I'm saying. Like, man, these young... See, this is what I'm noticing with Lomachenko is you're seeing... It's kind of like Joshua. You see a pinnacle and see a certain performance. You're like, oh, fuck. But then after that moment... Can anyone say Lomachenko has been getting better? So what you've seen him do 3-4 years ago or whatever it was, he looks better than that now. That just a simple question. Simple question, eh? You ever had your shit pushed in? I've had my shit pushed in. Simple question, eh? Does Lomachenko look like, okay, for example, Terrence Crawford. From the Gamboa fight to now, he looks better. He looks like more of a motherfucker. He looks like harder to beat. I went to Omaha. My first time in Omaha was a Crawford fight. And I went to cover it for y'all. I've been in this. And he fought Ray Beltran. Bro, he would destroy Ray Beltran in these times. But he beat him. And he beat him convincingly. But the level of he's grown since the Gamboa Beltran fights to now and Ricky Burns and all that shit. He's on another level, and that's what happens. You keep fighting, confidence, going through training camp. You start getting some money in the game, taking care of your bills, your family. Same thing with Wilder. People, you look at Wilder versus Eric Molina, Johan Duhaupas versus Wilder right now. Wilder right now, that's a different monster. Same thing with Errol Spence. Errol Spence had a tough fight, I would say, with Kell Brook, came through it, beat him, and then he'd start destroying Lamont Peterson. He destroyed his mandatory Ocampo. He destroyed Mikey Garcia. And we're going to see what's up with him and Porter. Lomachenko doesn't look better than he did 2-3 years ago. Simply put. And if you guys agree or disagree, please tell me out of Pedraza, Linares, Corolla, and now Luke Campbell, how you've seen it. So it's like, how is ESPN promoting this is the pound for pound number one person? And he doesn't look to be getting better. He looks like he has, the same, if he's regressed to me, to be honest. His fights are getting tougher. And now they're already setting this. Where's my tweet? Hold on. Y'all gonna get this work today. Smash the like button. The Great Junior, $2. Tank will do Loma what Mayweather did to Gotti. Bro, these motherfuckers. And I notice little things I see about Lomachenko. When he start losing, he's like a perfectionist. I can see when people are perfectionists because I'm one. When Lomachenko starts losing or like losing moments, it really fucks with him and he tries to get some get back. And if a person has the right level of power or the right level of like know-hows and what to do, they could capitalize that, because I think Lomachenko, he's susceptible to a check left hook, a well-timed check left hook, an uppercut, consistent jab, rangy guys, bigger guy, especially southpaw, power. I think he's susceptible to that. And those moments where he's like trying to get retaliation or like, give the appearance, because there's a lot of pressure on him. He's supposed to be the Matrix and shit, and people are looking at what he did at 126 and 30, and they're thinking that, like, oh, okay, they're kind of comparing him to that. So when he starts losing in spots like Pedraza and now Campbell and Linares, he's like starts getting like almost like frustrated and frantic. Also, I noticed this thing with Lomachenko's behavior. If you switch the pace on him, I think he's a front runner. I really do. Kind of like Kovalev. Kovalev's a great fighter. But if you can switch the pace and make Kovalev uncomfortable like Andre Ward did, and you have enough of the right intangibles, power, ring IQ, whatever, right, you could beat Lomachenko. You can definitely beat him. But this is the thing. Here's the catch. But wait, there's more. I'm not saying just any buster, anybody off the street finna beat Lomachenko. So don't ever get that twisted. I'm not out here disrespecting fighters. I give credit where credit's due. But what they've said Lomachenko is number one pound for pound, Muhammad Ali, better than Floyd. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Pretty boy Floyd would probably be one of his easier fights. I wouldn't put it up there with fucking Maidana or some Castillo. Hell no. Man, Shane Mosley put Lomachenko in. Oh my gosh, bro. Shane Mosley at 35. Bro, Shane was aggressive, speed, athletic, with crazy power at 35. Lomachenko has been hurt in multiple fights now at 35. Man, Shane Mosley, he'll put some sugar in Loma tank. Pause. Stop. So how can you say he's Bob Arum? Lomachenko, he's the best fighter that's ever been born. Like, stop. All this sound horrible. Cap. That's all cap, no fact. And see, listen, they man, I'm trying to find my tweet. Y'all got me hyped. The other thing I noticed is this. Bow. Look what I tweeted. I told you, new media, we the lick. ESPN already with the excuses when Loma's starting to look human. Look. All right. ESPN already starts with the excuses when Lomachenko starts to look human. Now they're saying he's a natural featherweight. He's had shoulder injuries and surgeries. And I said, my God. Bro, Bradley just said on the telecast that Lomachenko had 4 amateur careers basically because he had 400 fights. Bro, ain't nobody feeling sorry for that. This is what he chose to do. He chose to stay around for, 4 centuries trying to be a amateur. Ain't nobody feeling sorry for a person though. This, oh my God, man, I'm about to just hang up. Brent Weary, you dropped that bomb on me, bro. I told you, Brent Weary out here dropping dime. Oh my gosh, Brent Weary with that Deezus blood chat. Deezus bloody shoes. Oh my gosh. I see what happens when that new media we put in that fucking work be. They hate and we just get paid. Shout out, man, clap it up for Brent Weary again. Can't leave boxing alone. The game needs me. You know, we out here, bruh. You dig? Salute, Ego. Sorry I had to stop the chat. Oh, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Because you always working hard and it's well deserved. This doesn't even do you justice. Yeah, it does. It does me some justice. But I definitely support the Army. Shout out to Brent Weary. Hopefully we could cross paths at one of these fights. You know that's going to happen. Fall and winter boxing is lit. Lots of good fights coming. Much love, Brent Weary, as always. Man, Brent out here killing, breaking the bank. Appreciate you. So, let me see how many chat. We need more chats than that. That shit was weak. Oh, they hating. They listen. If you ain't a hater, put your fucking claps up. Stop hating. It's okay. Celebrate. New media. We here. Death Row East. It's okay. Listen. If y'all want the stream to continue, we need some clap emojis. We a family, baby. Yeah, stop hating, man. This is how this stuff is provided to y'all. You know, it helps us facilitate shit. I'm the one-man army. El Mariachi. Desperado. Ego Banderas. So, yeah, it definitely helps facilitate things on the channel. Thank you. Shout out to Brent Weary. But, yeah, man, they keep saying Lomachenko's pound for pound #1. Now they coming up with all these excuses. He just had shoulder surgery. You know, he had something wrong with his shoulder and he was injured. Well, guess what? Caleb Plant was injured and he had surgery on his fucking hand. The Jose Uzcategui guard, that's my guy. Shout out to Caleb Sweet Hand Plant. And congrats on the marriage. I think it should be coming up. So, Caleb Plant had hand surgery and guess what? He's been looking better than ever. He just stopped Mike Lee on the Pacquiao Thermic. Oh my God. The new media gods and the Eagles Army is just blessing us. True Benjamin. We all about the Benjamins, baby. Shout out to the $10 super chat. Shmoney gang. Yeah, Caleb Plant had surgery. No excuse. And he beat Uzcategui. And then now he already had a title defense against a guy who came down in weight, who was bigger than him. Stopped him. Dropped Uzcategui twice. A guy who beat Andre Durrell, excuse me. You know, we're not accepting these excuses from ESPN. Oh, yeah, he had shoulder surgery and injury. He's a natural featherweight. Then why didn't he take his natural featherweight ass and leave the division then? Hey, listen. That's crazy. Hold on. That's crazy. My bad, Amazon Prime. Listen, so ESPN has already started with the excuses. They're saying, oh, Loma was injured. He had surgery. He's a natural featherweight. Then why did he leave featherweight then? Why did he go to 130? Who told him to go to 130? Listen, y'all don't know that. Oh my God. Hey, I'm done. Hey, y'all show it out. Hey, bro. I told you, this is what happens when you the realest in the game. Business brain with the big shit. Gang to this day. Bro, I told you I'm the realest out. There will be none like me. I shook up the world. Business Brain, shout out to you. Brent Weary, shout out to you. True Benjamin, let's get it. They mad as fuck. I told y'all. See, y'all, I told y'all better be about your business. They be coming and try to troll me. Motherfucker, troll this bank account. You feel me? We need more claps. If y'all want this to go on, because I already. See, I'm not even trying to sound cocky. I'm just telling you what it is because I'm a straight shooter, steak and potato. Between this and the other videos that I continually do, I don't even have to be on here. I've already, with these gracious donations and shit, any quota that I was even trying to make, we already made this. People like nickel and diamond views and shit and trying to, I got, 6,000 views. That takes time to bread you out. We got that off, that's why it just frees up time, so much time for us to just chill. So if y'all want these streams to keep going, smash the like button and give these people respect. They are helping the channel in a phenomenal way, And the thing is, they're coming out of their own pocketbook. I'm not saying everyone's not in a position to. That's cool. But everybody's in a position to show love to somebody else who is in a position and is willing to do that. You feel what I'm saying? You guys can still hit the like button. You can still encourage and support the people who do have it, like that. But anyway, yeah, man, I just noticed that Lomachenko, they coming out with all these excuses. He had surgery. He had injury. The next they'll say he's getting older. Tim Bradley said he had four amateur careers. Nobody told it. That's your decision. The Olympics come once every 4 years. If you want to stick around for 2 Olympics, that's 8 years of your life that you're dedicating to that. Nobody feels sorry for that. That was a personal goal of yours. You did it and you accomplished it. So if you turn pro and only got less than 20 fights, that's a result, because Devin Haney got more fights than you because he didn't just sit around in the amateur. Shakur Stevenson about to have as many fights as Lomachenko, because after he got a silver medal, he didn't just stick around in the amateur circuit. Loma did. You feel me? So that's the difference. So why would I feel sorry for basically a personal goal that you set and accomplished? But they keep coming out all the excuses in the world. He's a natural featherweight. This is the thing. You guys got to keep this in mind. Lomachenko is a natural featherweight, they're now saying. But who told him to leave those other divisions? I'll have you know, Lomachenko has never had more than one belt in any of his previous divisions until he got to this division, which happens to be the untested division. The best names in this division right now are the young guys, the Devin Haneys and, Teofimos and Ryan Garcias and people like that who are still trying to prove themselves. He could have been undisputed at 126. If he was so good at 126, which he was good, then why didn't he unify? You can't have it both ways. If he's so good at 130, then why'd you move up to 35? Why not unify? Why did you only have one belt in both of those divisions? Why would you choose to come to 35? Oh my gosh. Marcus Walls, we the gang. He said, get your bread, homie. Yeah. Shout out to Marcus Walls, man. Get some claps. Get some claps, people. Wayne Jr., facts. He said Lomachenko is 5'8" and he fought at 132 in the Olympics. He should still go up if he's this god that they say. That's what I'm saying. He fought at lightweight as an amateur. What would be considered lightweight in the world of boxing, where he fought Jose Ramirez. That's another thing. Jose Ramirez lost to Lomachenko. See, I know my shit. I know boxing. This is why they not fucking. You see this super chat just staying up there, so that they ain't fucking with me like that, and they ain't fucking with the knowledge. Jose Ramirez lost an amateur fight to Lomachenko. I have the text tweet from Jose Ramirez. He said he wants to fight Loma at 140. Right? You don't hear Top Rank even mentioning Jose Ramirez. So you have this brilliant backstory Lomachenko already fought Jose Ramirez in the amateurs. Lomachenko won. But Jose Ramirez is looking like a monster and is Mexican-American, shout out to Fresno, Mexican-American, which happens to be the same heritage and kind of similar, but I would say technically better to what beat Lomachenko. And that was Orlando Salido, right? Why is Top Rank not talking about Lomachenko versus Jose Ramirez, right? Jose Ramirez is a fucking beast, bro. He been beasting. His only performance that was like kind of, he fought the Zepeda guy, and that was another Mexican dude that was just tough. So, shit happens. But that was his worst performance. But Mike Indeed Reed, the Maurice Hooker, bro, he's been having some good performances. And he's a champion, and he's unified. Why are we not hearing about that? You know why? Because they know. They don't want to put that. That would be a great background story. That's Jose Ramirez. He's learned since the amateurs, and I'm sure Lomachenko's learned since the amateurs. But that's a rough, tough, rugged combination punching Mexican fighter, which is conveniently what gave you problems before. And even in the amateur fight, do the research. Some people thought Ramirez beat Lomachenko in the amateurs. You feel what I'm saying? It was close. So this is the clever. Top Rank does this. The clever matchmaking. They didn't put Lomachenko in Mikey Garcia. Luke Campbell, right? You fighting Luke Campbell, Anthony Corolla, two UK guys. What about Mikey Garcia when he was undefeated? Bro, that would have been one of the biggest fights that could be made in boxing at the time. Lomachenko only had one loss. Mikey was undefeated. Why couldn't we get that? And see, this is what they do. They tell you this person is the best ever, the Grace Foot, and won't. But we don't get to see it against the people that would really define those moments. Beating Pacquiao, if Loma could beat Pacquiao, beat Jose Ramirez, beat Mikey Garcia, right? Stuff like that. Beat a Devin Haney, a young guy, a Teofimo, guys like that, no losses, good fundamental, shit like that. Beat Tank. These are the styles that I think they would really, these are the defining fights that would really show us that. But we're not seeing that, and they keep talking about this high-tech matrix. I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that with Lomachenko's recent performances. Loma does not look like he's improved. He had truth be told, he had some issues in the Jason Sosa fight, but people just look at outcomes. He didn't look that great in the Pedraza fight, except for, barring the 11th round. He was in a very competitive fight. I think Andre Ward's scorecard had it 57-57 or some shit going into the 7th round, something like that. You know what I mean? And this is what you're seeing. They're trying to do like clever. It's just the same reason Canelo's team want him to fight Kovalev rather than Andre. Because they're trying to match up the styles. Man, Terrence Crawford at 35 beat the fuck out of Lomachenko. I really believe that. Hey, y'all gonna think I'm crazy. Adrian Broner, he has a shot at 35. I don't know about now, because I don't think he make 35, but that 35-pound Broner, 30-pound Broner, that'll be a good-ass fight with Lomachenko. Promise you that. Like, Lomachenko, I'm just saying, like, what they're building him at, he has limits. I swear to you, prime Lucas Matisse or Danny Garcia at 140, Loma's in a tough-ass fight, and I would probably favor him to lose. Danny Garcia, people focus on Stu. That motherfucker got a chin. That man moved up to 47 and took Keith Thurman's best shit. He ain't getting knocked down or nothing. Got hurt by Zab Judah, didn't go down. Bro, Danny Garcia might beat the brakes off of Lomachenko at 40. He's too big, and he's strong as fuck. Loma gets hit. That's what I'm saying. It's all the same shit I've been saying. Shout out to Business Brain. Block that motherfucker. Block him. No, I'm not talking about AB now. I'm saying when AB was at 30, when he was fighting Jason. What's the dude's name? What's the dude? Fucking Jason. Broner used to be in that weight class. He's fighting Eloy Perez and all that shit, bro. I'm talking about that version of Broner. Not Broner now, because I don't think Broner could. He's already went too far past that. I'm talking about the old Broner. They used to walk out rapping and shit. Jason Litzow. Yeah, him. Facts. Me and Matthew Anthony on the same page. 4 life, 1 deep. We tried telling them. These motherfuckers don't want to listen. Smash the like button. Imagine Gervonta landing to Loma's body. That's what I'm saying. Tank is hitting too hard, bro. He's hitting too hard. Ryan Garcia, could he beat Loma? I don't know. Because Ryan Garcia, I think he has to work on his defense. You know what I'm saying? But shit, he had power and speed. Who knows? If he got heart, who knows? Because he's bigger. He for sure bigger. He got speed. But I don't know. I got to see more from Ryan Garcia. But shit, in the future, maybe. But right now, I don't know. Yeah, he's still learning. He just switched coaches, so I don't know. But Devin Haney, man, stylistically, that'd be a hard. And you've seen Devin Haney he kept trying for this looping overhand right, and then he finally hit it. He hit that bitch and got that crazy-ass knockout. It wasn't against no elite-level person, Antonio Moran, but still, that was still an impressive knockout. Ryan's defense is suspect, and he closes his eyes when he throws power shots. I think that's because he kind of made his fame in the garage videos, doing that. The Cobra bag or whatever this shit's called. And I think that's just a habit he's kind of developed because he's doing this shit to post on Instagram and kind of look cool too. So it's kind of showed up in his fight. Listen, this dude said, you don't know shit about boxing. Bro, you see them super chats just lingering up there. I don't give a fuck what you talk about. As long as I make more money than you do at your job, then I'm good. I don't got to know shit. I'll just continue not knowing shit. You see the super... They be so mad, bro. They be so mad, bro. They be so mad. Oh, yeah, you don't know shit. Whatever. As long as the Eagles Army support the movement and what we doing, we don't give a fuck what you talking about. Devin would do great. Devin got an inside game too, bro. I don't think Loma built for the man. Come on, bro. I don't think Loma's built for that inside work. He built for it if he's pushing the pace. But if you just J-Rock his shit, come on, man. And see, that's the other thing. This is another. Oh my God. See, every time y'all gotta stop hating because then they just start showing out, riding on y'all. OGB5, $2 super chat. He said, laughing my ass on God, they do that, ego. That's what I'm saying. I know, because they see them $200 super chats just sitting pretty, looking like 2 Pyrus, and then all of a sudden now motherfuckers is mad and shit. You don't know. Like, that's finna discourage me. You out your scalp. Say it louder for the people in the back. AMG. I told you. Man, we didn't give a fuck what you talking about. Long that viewership is there, that money keep coming in, we working. We getting channel members, ESPN Plus. Man, stop. Y'all don't really want me to flex like that. Anyway, I just think there's a lot of guys out there that have a chance to beat Lomachenko. I think if he fights the hard fights that are available, Richard Comey, that's a tough fight. Richard Comey got cracks, bro. As long as you stay in there and you don't get discouraged when he's like up in the ante, if you have certain attributes, you're gonna get. I don't know. See, looking for life one deep. He said Loma's looking more vulnerable. I told y'all. Shout out to my dude. He says, to be honest, bro, you motivate me to want to start my own shit. The shit you do next level, even the ones that done it longer, don't do it the way you do it. Much respect, Texas to Cali. Much love. A lot of people hit me up and they say, yo, how do I start this? And I tell them the same thing. Just start this. That's it. Motherfuckers be like, oh, there's no secret sauce to this shit. This ain't no fucking Big Mac, bro. Put the work in. That's how. So how do I get started? That's your problem right there. I didn't ask nobody how I get started. I don't give a fuck because I'm either gonna fail or succeed. So there ain't I had no one to turn to at the time I come into YouTube. There was no one to ask. I don't know. I didn't know nobody. So fuck it. I'm gonna take, man, it's gonna be, I'm taking you on a ride. You know, it's gonna be a high speed chase. Either I'm gonna succeed or I'm gonna fail. But God willing, we're gonna find out which one it is. So that's what people gotta do. People always ask me how, like, you know, oh, how do I start and stuff. I'm not saying you, because you didn't say that, but people, they say, how you start? Just start. That's it. Just start. Figure it out as you go. That's what I did. You know, when I started, I wasn't on this mic. This is the same mic Kurt Cobain used. Nirvana. Same mic. You know, he didn't use, like, he used it on certain songs and shit. I'm Ego Cobain, you know. Well, I don't know what I'm saying. Bro, what? I didn't start with this. I started off with a $32 mic I got with my Best Buy employee discount. And made it do what it do. Never looked back. Kept growing, kept learning. You know, kept challenging myself. Set goals. Bro, I'm Ego Cobain. But I ain't gonna blow my brain. I'm gonna blow your mind before I blow mine. Oh my gosh. Bars, y'all better stop playing with me. Ronald Finkley might blow your head off though. Ronald Finkley for the Cobain yo shit. All y'all motherfucking trolls. But yeah, man, Lomachenko, he's solid. Good fighter, but he don't look like he's grown to what he's been pegged as. Bro, why are they talking about Inui? Inui fights at 118, bruv. Why are they talking about Inui versus Lomachenko at 126? This ain't the amateurs. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the amateurs, man. It's that simple. So I don't. Who has Lomachenko? They keep saying this pound for pound. How does he look harder to deal with than Terrence Crawford? Please tell me that. And this is they keep saying Lomachenko ain't big. He ain't big. Bro, he was bigger at featherweight than everybody he fought. There was nobody that looked wild, dumbass bigger than him that I can ever remember him fighting. Stop with these excuses. Either he is it and he's pound for pound. If you're pound for pound, that means within reason, you know, your skill set is going to get you through and you win some of the tough. Floyd been fighting bigger people. See how they do the black fighters? Floyd been fighting bigger fighters, and where's the recognition for it? You know what I'm saying? And then Loma, he looks more human, more vulnerable. All of a sudden, they start talking about he might go back. They setting the stage. You guys can't see it. He talking about dropping down to 30 for Tank. Might go back to featherweight 126 with Inui. Bro, stop it. J-Rock. This man lost one time, just like Lomachenko lost one time, and he fought big-ass Hurd, and took the fight to him and dominated every round, everything. Bro, J-Rock won most of the round. I don't even remember. I got to watch it again. I don't remember giving Hurd that many rounds. And he got a knockdown. And he did it, and it looked effortless. Hurd is big as fuck out here. J-Rock looked way smaller. So you can't use his size. Andre Ward beat Sullivan Barrera, knocked him down. His first fight up there. Sullivan was undefeated, and he had an 82% knockout ratio. Kovalev was bigger than Ward. You know, what are we really talking about? Either you got it or you don't, you know? Either you're that skilled, or you don't have the skill that they're saying. J Rock beat Hurd at his own game. He bullied the bully. He was fighting on the inside, which is risky. I didn't think he was just gonna come out like that in fucking round one and start dominating. And he got a knockdown by the second round or whatever the fuck it was. What are we talking about? J Rock got throwback inside work. He got that old school. I'm a Philly fighter. Never count us out. Let's get it. Throwback phone booth, fucking Philly cheesesteak, Max's Gino ass work. And then he pushed the pace. Look at how small Andy Ruiz Jr. looked. Joshua looking like fucking, that's Joshua's new name. AJ Action Jackson. Them motherfuckers looking like Action Jackson. Carl Weathers. That movie was so cheesy, but I secretly liked it. There was like a taxi that came at Action Jackson. That motherfucker did a flip over the taxi as it was moving. Yeah, so Action Jackson Anthony looked huge in Diesel next to Andy Ruiz. He looked taller, bigger, longer arms. Ruiz looked like a fucking plumber or some shit and beat the brakes off him. But then Lomachenko, they keep making all these like chicken ass excuses about how he can't fight guys who are a little bit bigger. Campbell's big, but he's lean. He don't look like filled out and big. He look kind of like lanky a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? J-Rock don't look lanky. Like he like for that weight class, he just looked big and tall. Anthony Joshua don't just look lanky. That motherfucker got size to him. So it's like, come on, bro. Block Ed. Block him. We don't give a fuck what you talking about. Your time is coming. Oh shit. Cursor. Rockabye, baby. As soon as Lomachenko's in deeper waters, now all of a sudden it's the excuses, surgeries and this, that, and the third. Come on, man. He's good, but come on. J-Rock didn't get no consolations for losing and then beating a bigger person. Nobody made up all these excuses as to he just lost. Took it like a man, came back. And the other thing I noticed, Lomachenko's temperament, he got hit on it looked like the belt line, and he started complaining. In the Rigondeaux fight, he started complaining. You know what I mean? So I think Lomachenko, you can mentally get with him. Like if you made it that rugged fight and the ref wasn't doing nothing about it, Lomachenko I think he might check out, Like if you made a Lamont Peterson versus Amir Khan, that type of fight, and you had power, I think Lomachenko, I think you could beat him like that. You just can't let Lomachenko do everything, get off first and all that. No, I don't remember. Trashley and Ward. I don't know what debate you're talking about. Damn, who's James Turner? They hit you like Tina Turner. Shooters got rid of that. So, yeah, man, that's just my thoughts. Luke Campbell, I think he should have pressed a little bit more. This is your golden opportunity. You got to just go for it a bit more. But I think he got some fans off of this performance. He said, "Oh, media finna be like Loma was feeling sick last night." Man, whatever. Terrence Crawford at 35, Shane Mosley, Pacquiao, Mayweather, all them guys would beat him at 35 to me. Block James Pye. He's talking about dicks and we talking about boxing. Gotta go, gotta go. Block Click Daily UK. Yeah, you gonna get Click Daily. Block Click Daily. So yeah, man. This is what they do to black fighters, primarily, often. J-Rock fighting big motherfuckers, Charlo and Hurd, big people for the division. There ain't no excuses. Oh yeah, man, this happened. Oh, but let it be someone else. Oh, his wife had a miscarriage. This is what they do. You have the complexion for the protection. They start saying all this shit. They just said how Luke Campbell's pops died, but then Lomachenko, oh, he's really a natural featherweight. Man, he's in naturally tougher ass fights. That's what it is. He should be able to fight. If he's what you're saying he should be able to fight bigger guys. Canelo does it. How is Lomachenko above Canelo? Canelo didn't fight big ass Julio Cesar. The man went from 154 to 164.5 and fought big ass Julio Cesar Chavez. Shout out to AMG. He said we send super chats daily. Shout out to you. I know y'all been hooking me up, spoiling me. Canelo stay fighting big guys too, you know. Golovkin was bigger than him and supposed to be a monstrous puncher. Canelo fought him twice. You know, even Rocky Fielding and Jacobs. You know, Rocky Fielding wasn't no world beater, but, you know, he still fought a domestic level bigger guy. Jacobs is a world-class fighter and a bigger guy. You feel what I'm saying? But Lomachenko, as soon as his fights get tougher, they got all these million excuses, and they're trying to set the standard for him to just travel his ass back down to 26 or 30 and stuff. Why didn't Floyd go down for 140 or some shit? You know, Shane Mosley. Why didn't he start getting to 54 and 47? Why didn't he go back down to 135? You know what I'm saying? But they want it for Lomachenko. He said old media gonna say Lomachenko's dog ate his homework. Man, I just don't see it. Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, they look harder to beat. Shit. Watch this. This is gonna make some people really mad, but guess what? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about Steel. I don't give a fuck about myself. Listen, when it comes to pound for pound, this is my honest opinion. I'm not talking about skillfully. I'm just talking about pound for pound. Like, what are you looking for? Because Deontay Wilder is pound for pound. He looks harder to beat. A motherfucker with Thanos level power and heart, he looked harder to beat to me because through his deficiencies, he has crazy willpower, athleticism, and in like, you know, destructive power. He looks harder to beat for sure. Because even if you do beat Wilder, you're gonna have to catch him with something, and you got to risk it. You have to risk getting hit with the shit while he's undefeated and confident. Lomachenko, come on, bro. He don't look. How's he look hard? How's he look impossible to beat? He not like, for just to be real, he not even fighting the people I want to even see him fight. None of his recent fights at 35 would have been my first choice. None of them. None of them. I wanted to see him fight undefeated. I'll tell you who I wanted to see him fight. Top undefeated Mikey Garcia. I was really big on that fight, right? I want to see a Gary Russell Jr. rematch. I want to see Devin Haney, Teofimo, Gervonta Tank Davis. I would rather see any of Miguel Berchelt. I'd rather see all of those fights than anybody he's fought in his lightweight since he moved up. Period. None of those would be my first choice for Loma for me to watch. I'm just watching them because that's what's gotten made. So, you know, I think that the jury is still out. Lomachenko is a good fighter. Nobody takes that away from him. But they're clearly matching him with what they want. Like, even the Comey fight, I think that's dangerous. You know, if Comey doesn't, like, mentally fold or look like he's selling out or, you know, took a dive or some shit, I think that's a difficult fight. Because I remember his fight with Easter and Denis Shafikov. Those were difficult fights. And he got a lot of power. Block Azra Blame. Yeah, you the one to blame. And you about to get this flame. Block Azra. Pow. Like I said, you tell me what's funny. These dudes come, he said, I'm just here for black hate. But look at this black money. You see it just sitting up at the, so you can laugh, make jokes all you want. As long as we getting paid, as long as that paycheck looking right. Like I said, I'll beat you. I don't give a fuck if you hate me. I don't know you. You know, I'll be the Mayweather of this shit. Shit, that bank account gonna be looking right from the hate. Fuck it. Tank knocks out Loma. That's very plausible. They said, I just talked to, man, I just know too much in the game. I got an interview. Go check it out. They said Tank sparred and like knocked down or knocked out a heavyweight. Block Michael Brandt. He can go. He want to hate. These racist motherfuckers come in here to get triggered because we don't believe in the great white hype. They can do whatever they want. But it don't change nothing. It don't change the message. And the message is still out. Come do something about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really worried about that. Man, I know stuff off the record, on the record. He said DJ Khaled voice, another one. Shout out to AMG too, man. Yeah, man, we just talking the game, having a little bit of fun. But and see, I'm gonna tell you how this boxing game goes, because there are a lot of people who have favoritism, favorites, and racism, and these biased thoughts. Do you notice when there's vulnerability shown with the fighter that they're trying to protect, that's when their comments get more outrageous. So I know new media is destroying them. I know we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, because that's when you see the most radical shit. He said, the dude just came in and said, I'm here for the black hate. Like, black people are the only ones that see this with Lomachenko. So that tells you more about you and your thought process than actual boxing. So you think people from the UK who are not black, they didn't see a competitive fight? Only black people thought the fight was competitive? You see how stupid that looks and sounds? So we know what that is. You can easily break this shit down like some weed. No sticks, no seats, no stems. You could break this shit down. So Lomachenko looks vulnerable and more human. He does. I just asked the question earlier. Does Lomachenko look better than he did 2 or 3 years ago? You talking about, I'm here for the black hate. I told you, this is what they do. The black channels. Yeah, so only black people seen Lomachenko out there, got hurt a couple of times, and was in a competitive fight. Anyway, that's my time. I'm about to go watch this PBC card. I don't know what's up with Canelo's brother. He missed all this weight, whatever. I guess that's the main event. Oh, shit, the Money Pal fight? Oh, fuck. Hey, the Money Pal fight? See, I'm fucking catting off. Money Pal versus Vaughn Alexander. Did he fight yet? Somebody, come on, man. All right, everybody go support Money Pal the fourth. He's fighting Devin Alexander's brother, the one that went to the pin. He's in shape. This is a step up for Money Pal. He's after the main event? Oh, okay. Fuck it. I got time now. Listen, make sure y'all watch that along with, if you want to watch the Edison Lundy Lotta fight. It's on Fox. All right, I'm about to go check out this shit. Peace, love, harmony. Man, the super chats, y'all really held it down. I appreciate it. Shooters really held it down. Eagles Army, we the best. Y'all know what it is. Let me know. I'm about to go watch these fights. Holla. AMG 2, appreciate you. I see you. We working.